Way better than the fingers.
But then also,
Yeah.
it sprays water while you in there. Fucking genius. I know,
Like a
bro.
bidet?
Exactly. Maybe with less like power, because I don't want it to be like a jet, you know? If it's a jet, like, you know, when you washing the fucking floor, that's just
Nigga's
gonna kill it.
imagination is crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start smoking now.
I love
Let
it.
us go.
Okay.
I got a
My
question.
life. Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
go ahead.
All right.
Can I get the blicky?
Yeah.
That's
All right.
it.
What was the dumbest thing you ever did to impress a girl?
I slapped a bee.
Did it sting you?
So
Yeah.
you was being tough guy? Like what happened?
Yeah, it was like probably like middle school or something. Maybe
So it
like
stung
sixth
you.
grade,
You was
maybe
like, let me
fifth
get it back.
Nah, not even. I got stung when I slapped it. Yeah, but
Okay.
luckily I wasn't allergic back then. Now I'm allergic. But like I guess as you grow, like you could become allergic to some shit.
Wait, did you hear the question?
The stupid, yeah, it was basically like a bee was in the way. I'm like, I got you. Boom, I smacked it, and then that's why I got a sting right on like my palm.
Damn.
But I was like chilling.
Yeah.
The stings didn't hurt like that for
So
me
like,
back
did you
then.
slap her?
No, it wasn't on her. It was by her, and I'm like, bam. But I was cooling. You ever been stung by a bee?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
see,
got one
so
on my neck.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I got
sound
it, yeah.
painful.
I got a
haven't-
hickey from a bee, bro. That's his
Yeah.
ass.
I mean, back nowadays, bro, if I get stung, I'll start getting, I don't know, apparently it's worse. If you're allergic to something and then it happens again, like apparently each reaction is like even worse. But really, I think twice, no, once I got stung after I found out I was allergic, and they put a needle up my ass.
What?
100%. I'm dead ass serious because
Wait, what?
they put all right, I'll tell you. See,
Oh
obviously,
my God.
obviously you guys don't know anything about
Wow.
fucking allergies and shit. They have to put like, what's that shit that they
Bro,
put?
but
in
we-
Is that what they
EpiPens?
told you?
But it's 2021, bro.
No, but that's why,
back
because
then?
no, you have to get like imagine like an EpiPen,
Mhm.
but like
But for your asshole.
but it's not as severe as where you need an EpiPen. So you go in, and I think it's steroids that they give you, but like they're gonna find the place with the most muscle, so it's usually your ass. Like when you just if it's like a shot like that, they're going straight for your ass. That shit hurts.
For real?
It's like pressure, bro. Like they're like you're gonna feel some pressure, bro. Big ass needle. I was like, Tristan said my face was like, I like just looking up, like I couldn't believe it. And bro, I was crying the whole way back to the car.
Bro, you was Kim K before Kim K, bro.
Oh man.
Shit, yeah,
you was
bro.
getting booty shots?
Dude, 'cause
No,
it's like-
fuck.
That's the worst.
It's like someone just like Mike Tyson just punched you straight in your ass, like, but you're mad stiff. Like it's
Yeah.
like when you get a shot in your arms, like you feel you just can't really move it, but like on your ass. So bro, getting in the
Just your
car,
right
I was
cheek is
crying,
just-
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That
Damn.
look, oh god, because they're squeezing some shit in there.
Yeah, bro, and
That's
it really feels like someone just fucking got somehow like their finger like this and just fucking jabbed your
it.
bone
Oh
like
my
straight at your ass
God.
bone, like not even the muscle, just
Were you
the
holding
bone.
anybody's hand?
No, I was fucking laid out on the table, my ass out. I fucking just putting my head up. It was like someone was about to pull my fucking hair back on some.
Oh my god. Okay, dumb shit for girls. Bro, I feel like there's a lot of dumb shit that I've done.
Yeah.
But like obviously I feel like every guy has been through this one is like taking a girl out on an expensive date
Yeah.
and then you get a kiss on the cheek. But it's like some young ass shit, you know,
Yeah.
like it's just not vibing as well. But then I think this is one of the dumbest ones, like especially when you're younger. Like going to the party, and you're kicking it with the chick, so you're like, damn, I gotta look like I'm the man. So you start taking hella shots in front of her, and,
So
now,
you fucked up.
and then you think it's gonna be liquid courage, right? Liquid courage. But then you start taking hella shots, and then you're throwing up in the patio on your own shoes and shit. It's not good.
Did that happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, I threw up on my shoes,
Oh.
and then like I was still funny, cause like usually after I throw up, I fucking pass out now. You know, I'm like older. But when I threw up, they started hosing my legs down and shit.
Oh.
So I was like, somebody get the squeegee, and then I knocked out for like 2 hours, then woke back up.
Wow.
I'm dead. What
Wow.
about you, pimp?
I think for me it's a pride thing. So like both times it's just on some pride shit. So I thought it was a great idea to get into a race with some friends who run track.
Oh shit.
Like I'm fast, motherfucker. I can run
Yeah,
with you,
you fast,
motherfucker.
too.
You are
yeah,
fast,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Leaving probably from a club or going out with some, I forgot, maybe getting
Oh,
some food,
shit.
Subway. Oh, you can't
wasn't
run. These
stressed.
two niggas start, trash talking. I'm sitting there like, I ain't finna just let y'all talk shit. It's us three and it was like three other girls. So I'm like, now I got slave feet. I ain't worried about this shit. Taking my shoes off. Taking my shoes off. I'm stretching. I'm getting ready. Right? We start running.
Just left
We
you.
do like running like 100. What is it? 100 meter? Yeah, 100 meter
Yeah.
dash pretty much.
And then you stepped on a pebble.
Motherfucker, we running. I'm going. I was in the middle, so I kind of felt like they sandwiched me, right? Now, I thought they was kind of swiping on the arm a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm running, and I just ate shit, like bad, like fell just flat down. They didn't stumble. They didn't stumble. They had a whole race, bro. Like it was pretty bad. And I had like my hand was fucked up.
Was it on pavement?
Yeah, it was on pavement. It was
I
on
think
pavement.
Like grass.
I mean, like
something.
I fell hard. Everybody's like, "Ooh!"
You be racing on grass?
What did you say? He took his shoes off. So I was thinking maybe like grass. Were you barefoot?
Nah, I wasn't barefoot. I had the
Oh my
socks
god,
on.
dude, that would have been hilarious.
Socks on.
Yeah, socks on.
You're fucking good. Did they have their socks on?
I think we might have all took our shoes
Yeah,
off.
bro.
Just
Because they had
okay,
shoes
okay.
and you had no shoes. Like even
Yeah,
then,
that's kind of not
you
fair. I
get
feel like with
smoked either
shoes,
way.
you have more.
You tore up your socks for sure.
No, it wasn't that bad. I think they might no.
Bruh.
They were already tore. But
Okay,
no,
so what happened with the girl? Was she at least comforting you?
Yeah,
like,
it
attending
was
to
kind
your
of like
hand?
you dumbass. Like that's kind of
Did
like.
you give her a hand job line just because your hands didn't work?
I should have.
Nah.
I should have threw it out
How
there.
far did y'all get before you fell though?
Maybe like 75 out of the 100. So.
Okay,
how
so
long
it was a
you-
ways
At
down.
least you
Oh,
was
okay,
with him
okay.
though.
It was-
You wouldn't
yeah,
off
but-
from him.
Yeah, but just the way I
You think you
fell,
beat
it
him?
wasn't good.
Imagine like the first 20 steps though. That would like or 20 meters even like. That would have been kind of funny. Like right out the gate, you just fall and eat shit. Like they didn't get to see you stride
Yeah.
out a little bit.
Yeah, I strode out a little bit.
Yeah, you got a little thing. And you at least he was close.
Were they tall?
Yeah, I was thinking that
Nah.
lengthy motherfuckers.
Oh, so you think you could have beat them?
Nah.
Nah,
The
cause
niggas
they
ran
cut
track
off.
for the school. Like, I was just a nigga.
Motherfucker, you know
Bro.
who Tory Lamb is?
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
good.
You don't know.
That's why you be able to hang with them is good.
Yeah.
Because if you made it that far and you still in the mix, that's
Yeah,
not bad.
nah. So that was whack. But no, recently, so like it was in the back of my head, you know, whatever. We talking
Oh,
stages,
yeah.
right? So she has a garden. So she has like white sage, fucking basil, some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Oregano, strawberries. But she also has some habanero peppers, right?
Oh,
So yeah, so we're sitting by the pool, right? And so we're looking at all the flowers, looking at all the different plants and shit. And so I'm looking at the habanero peppers, and it's me, what's her face, and the homegirl. All right. And so I'm messing with the habanero pepper, and I'm looking at it, and I look at her, I'm like, eat it. And so she's like, no, you eat it. And I'm like, it's a habanero. She's like, yeah, it's a habanero. I'm like, okay. Like in my head, I'm thinking like, I've heard of habanero before.
Hell yeah.
I'm chilling. I don't give a fuck about no habanero pepper. So, and then she quickly said it like before I even took it up. She's like, I dare you. I was like, I was already gonna do it before she said it, right? Because back in my head, I'm like, I'm about to eat this pepper, right? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm a dude.
We used to do it at In-N-Out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. See, but that's different. Those
different. Yeah,
those are
yeah,
not
yeah.
the same peppers.
Yeah.
Nigga. I ate the pepper, right? Chew it down. I'm like, okay,
It's
see?
always like that. at
See,
first.
exactly. I'm like, see? Habanero pepper, not that bad. She pulls out her phone. She pulls out her phone. 'Cause she already knows what's about to happen, right? Nigga. Pulls out her phone. I'm still just chewing it, right? Chill, sit back. I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad. Right? The more
Sniffles
I breathe,
coming out?
the more I breathe, the hotter it gets, right? So now I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So like now I'm like, it's just like kind of in the head, right? And then it moves to the throat, but it's happening fast. This is like, right?
bro.
So now I gotta stand up. So now I'm standing up. I'm like, ooh, okay, right? Habanero. And so she's still recording, laughing in my face. And so at this point, I'm like, all right, keep your masculine frame. You feel me? Like you can't get too, stay tough. You can't get too out of bounds. So I'm still just like, okay, whoo. So I sit down by the pool, right? Because now I'm just like, whatever, you record me. And so she follow me again, all in my face, right? Now at this point, the heat has moved from my head to my throat, and now it's in my chest.
I'm waiting for you to throw up. I'm
It's
waiting
in
for you to throw up at the end of this.
it
Go
comes.
on. I'm
It
waiting.
comes. It's
What I'm
coming,
waiting for.
motherfucker.
Because I know how that shit goes.
All right. So now it's in my chest, right? So it moves in my chest, so now I'm still sitting by the pool, and then it just hits like a pit in my stomach, like right at the top, right? So now I'm like, okay, I can't hold face anymore. I gotta leave the situation. I gotta leave, right? Change the locations. Nigga, I ran up the stairs, straight in the bathroom, locked the door, right? Locked the door. I'm walking around. I'm looking in the mirror like, like I'm thinking to myself like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what did I just do? Like, the more I breathe, the worse it gets, right? And so I had a water bottle, but it wasn't like this much water. So I had like no water, right? And so I'm like, okay, I know it's really hot, but I can't drink water because I know if you drink water immediately, you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just tough it out. So I'm like keeled over in the sink, right? Gave up 2 good heaves, like 2 good just dry heaves, right? Nothing came out. I'm like,
you don't
Over
eat,
the
so nothing
sink?
came out.
yeah,
Right?
in the sink.
What a jackass! Why would you just do it in the sink?
Oh yeah. What's
Oh,
up?
I'm-
with
get
I moved to the toilet at some point. Yeah. So
just had the water running.
I know
Yeah.
you would have been like, "Did somebody use that bathroom real quick?"
yeah, no, it was terrible, right? So then I'm sitting there, so I'm killed over, and I'm just looking at myself like, you got it, T. You a gangster, you a thug, like you good.
That pepper can't stop
Right.
you.
Next thing I know, I'm like, okay, it's getting hotter and hotter, and I really cannot breathe, bro. And I'm like, okay, I need to sit down. Nigga, I laid down. I laid down straight on the bathroom
But
floor.
booty naked.
I started stripping. I had to strip, so I laid down on the bathroom floor, and so I get hella hot, bro. And so now I'm sitting in a puddle of sweat. Like my back is wet. Like I hear it, like
Oh no.
nigga, I hear like
No.
like under me, like as I'm turning, right. And so now
Nigga's
my hand,
dying.
my head is like over here, and I'm trying to remind myself to breathe. I'm just like, okay, as long as I'm breathing, I'm still alive,
Meditation.
right? I'm still alive. I'm still alive, bro. When I say that shit was spiritual. Like that shit
Oh,
was
God.
that shit,
This nigga.
that shit was spiritual, bro. I almost shed a tear. I was thinking, I was
Because
like,
that shit is hot, bro.
it
You
was
probably
really
shed a lot
hot.
of
It was
I
really
know. I
hot.
feel like you did shed tears.
No, I didn't. I really didn't, bro. I thought about it. It was like, ooh, and I was like, no, you better, not right now, not right now, right? Calmed it straight down. All right, get back up. I'm like, okay, take my shirt off, start throwing some water on my body. Try to open the window. The window doesn't open in the bathroom.
Oh.
Right? So now I'm like, okay, I need to lay back down. Lay back down on the other side of the bathroom, create a whole nother puddle of sweat. Finally get back up 30 minutes later. Start drinking my water. It was like 30 minutes in the
Oh
bathroom,
my
bro.
god. You were drinking at the faucet?
No, man.
Why?
Because I didn't.
out the toilet.
Yeah, no,
I
I
thought
wanted
the
to
toilet
wait. I wanted
first.
to wait. I just threw the water and I only like this much. I was trying to thug it out, so I was like, I'm only gonna drink that. I didn't want to drink from the faucet.
Why do I do this?
I'm
running to
bougie.
the bathroom, bro.
Huh?
Nah.
So yeah, I locked
That's
myself.
boss.
Then it came out. She was like, yeah, it was how it was, and I'm like, no, it was pretty good, you know.
Wasn't bad at all. I had the shit. That's
In
why I
there
had
for
the
2
shit.
hours.
That's why. I just
Dying.
imagine trying to play it like, no, I had the shit. That's all.
Yeah,
It wasn't
no,
the
I
pepper.
wouldn't.
Like that's what you went
Dude,
Cool.
with.
that'd be
That-
hilarious if they knocked.
Yeah, no, they left me
This
alone.
nigga
man.
butt ass naked on the floor.
Yeah, in a puddle of
Stressing.
sweat. Yeah, no, it was cool though.
That
was
shit's
great.
no joke. Were
I
your
think I'll do
taste
it.
buds taste buds like fried
Bro,
after
when
that?
I say like I was cleared out, like my taste buds felt good. Like my sinuses are still
that's
great
crazy.
right now.
Oh no.
I might do
I don't
it.
hear no congestion.
Yeah, I might do it again in like 3 months.
Bro, one time my brothers
do
dared
it
me to
with-
eat a pepper, but like after like the whole meal was ruined. Like it wasn't fun after that because like, I couldn't eat.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't that bad. No, that's some different shit.
You
Yeah.
ate
But
the
like
whole pepper.
that's
Yeah,
the thing
and
I
it was a
remember
red
is,
one. It was like this big, and so she was like, she told me after, she's like, yeah, usually I cut them, and I only like one seed, I'll throw it out because that's a lot. She was like, you ate a whole pepper, and I was like, yeah.
you ate the whole pepper.
Yeah,
God,
I just
crazy.
chomped it.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
when I use habanero, I put in like bits. You
The
I didn't know
whole
that.
pepper?
I ate
flavor.
the whole pepper, bro.
Bro, because I'm pretty like by the time I had it, I took a bite of the pepper. A whole pepper, bro. I see why you're that fucked up. Like that's
I didn't even
terrible.
think about
Because I
it.
thought I was gonna throw up a little, and that was off a bite. I don't know what type of pepper it was, but
I hate
That's
how
crazy.
like Trilly be doing that shit to you. You could just get a good ass bite, so you start hiccuping.
Instant.
It's like,
I like
oh
it though. It's
god.
like I just feel like whenever there's something like that, I gotta try just a little bit of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like it's
I
nice
love
to
spice.
try, but no, the whole thing, you fuck. That's like taking the whole edible and there's just no coming back from it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't. I'm thinking like habanero. Usually I have habanero with like mango habanero. You know what I'm saying? Habanero ain't that hot. I heard about this shit before. This is a common
Yeah.
pepper.
Exact mango.
So
habanero,
I'm thinking
hella
like, all right,
sauces.
chomp.
It smells
Nah.
delicious. Like
smell
habanero
good.
smells delicious, but
Smell good.
It's crazy how
Fuck,
we
no, I
like flavor
cannot
so
do
many
this.
things with stuff, but then when you have the actual source, that shit is not easy
Growing
to
from
eat.
the plant, so it was even more like potent. It was. I'm like, damn.
All right, we might as well just get into it. Man. Ain't no time left, man. Welcome to the Really Good Podcast, man. Home of the Really Good Podcast. Got the guys with me here, man. Young Kai Creations in the building.
In
Sakita
the
Comedy in the building. Rizzy the Great in this motherfucker, man.
Legendary.
If you watching this, man, you gotta like and subscribe. Do that for me right now before the theme song ends. Like and subscribe.
What?
Hey,
never
we
got to
didn't-
this part,
We didn't
what?
never brought out the hook on.
Cause it's
Ooh.
nighttime, baby. We out here at the
Yep,
nighttime pod. You know what it
pod.
is.
You know the vibes,
Midnight
man.
hours.
Welcome to the
Wake
club.
asses up.
Welcome
Wake
to the
asses
club.
up.
Red eye.
Hope everyone's doing well. Like we said, like and subscribe. Notification bell. You know the vibes. Appreciate everyone viewing this. First time viewers, last time viewers, all the viewers, everyone viewing. Y'all are dope. Y'all are the greatest.
Stay blessed.
And like we
Stay
said,
beautiful.
stay blessed. We got the three of us. How y'all feeling? Been a good week? Everyone had a great
Good.
week?
Bro.
Yeah.
It's actually been a really good week.
Yeah.
So like I be going to work, but then when I get off work, I got work. So it's like no sleep. but I love it. So like last week I had a photo shoot. This week decided to do a post, but like I got like a couple jobs. So like today I drafted up my first proposal and sent it off, right?
Ooh.
You getting married?
Yeah.
No fucking way, my guy.
Yeah.
She's like out the country.
She's gonna buy the ring. No.
Yeah. But yeah, no, sent out my first proposal and went through. So yeah, pretty cool.
Okay, okay.
Pretty cool.
What is that though?
So this is for more like a business client. So like for like a nonprofit. So I'm gonna be doing like a videography, photography for like 2 days, like Friday and Saturday shooting for them.
I seen niggas on TikTok. I don't know if you'd ever do this. Actually, you probably would though. Like they'll just walk up to somebody, like they saw a Marine, right? One of the recruiters in the mall. They'll go right up to him. Hey, bro, here's some of my work. Can I shoot a quick promo clip? Bro, they be blessing them with these fire ass like little TikTok or not like promo type things. Yeah. That shit's pretty cool. I can't lie.
Yeah. Damn, that sounds fucking dope. Yeah. It's not gonna be the last proposal.
Right? Oh yeah, no, not at all. So I think I'm gonna start doing that for like certain clients too, cause like cause okay, for photography, like a lot of people just think you're just snapping a photo, and it just seems like that, right? But like there's so much time that actually goes into like researching, like I guess for like templates, mood boards, really finding your own style, like learning how to edit the photos, like, and then you're marketing yourself. I'm not really great at marketing right now, getting better at it, but just want to kind of put the work out. But it's a lot that goes into that, like buying the software, buying the lenses, buying the camera, the SD cards, like the data that goes into that shit, the time that goes into like editing each individual photo, like touching up the little, so it's like it's a lot that goes into it. So yeah, so when somebody would be like, oh, let me pay you $20 for a photo, it's
fuck
like,
out of here.
Or like, yeah, send me the photos raw. Like no, because it's like this is still like my like, you know what I'm saying, like a craft or work. Like you might go to work be a dentist, somebody else shoots photos, so it's like it's people that understand like, okay, it's a craft more so than just pressing a button, because it's like, you know, a chef, you give somebody a bunch of ingredients, it's like you still gotta learn you gotta know how to make the shit, you know. So it's like,
nah, hey, if it is that, you should just tell them like, nigga, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna just give you the SD card. Here are your photos. It was great. Let me know which ones you like.
Shit, edit them.
Exactly.
Nah, they'll be like,
make them look good.
Sort through the thousands of pictures I just took.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
before you know about colors though, bro, everything looks fire, like off the rip. So you could really give that shit and they'll be like, these photos are amazing. Meanwhile, you looking at them, that shit is so flat. Like that shit looks horrible.
Yeah, and you know, just even shooting like the raw, and then before you even color graded, like, no,
it's
bro.
It's the same shit. It's all the same color grading, color, like all
it's the same shit. So it's like, but when you shoot raw, or like when you're shooting like in that blank image, and then you have to add the color and add whatever that vision is, like there's so much you can do with it. So it's like, it gets pretty technical.
Everything's pretty much like, I feel like always garbage until you've edited it. Like once you figure out a color shit, everything, like you realize, oh, that's like all these you can't have a shot that's not color graded. It just like no, like, you just can't. That's why even when you did Nas's photo, she's like, he doesn't have to edit them.
Yeah, I do.
Why would he do them? Like, that's the point of, you can't, why would you, it's like the work isn't done.
That was great practice, because I think I took over like 1,200 photos. And I wanted to edit every single, and that's what I still overshoot. So it's like, I wanted to edit every single one because I didn't know like what I wanted. But it was great practice.
Oh, that makes sense in that
editing
regard.
Every single photo, like going through. I think I edited like 500 photos, and I cut down to like 200 to send to you.
Well, that's why eventually it's gonna become like the practicality of it. If you have 3 shoots this week and you have to have them, they have deadlines for each one. It's like, nigga, why would I want to sort through 5,000 pictures and like literally this? That's what niggas be doing though. The first time you have one pose, it'll be hella shots of the exact same shit. We were doing the same shit videos too, the exact same thing 100 times. It's like, yeah, bro. You be thinking at the time, bro, the more we get, the better. Then you pull that shit up, you're like,
damn, why the fuck did I get so
bro.
many?
You could have just did this, boom, boom, done.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm kind of mad at y'all. Y'all haven't asked me why I got this little Sutter home, my little pink Moscato.
I was gonna ask about it.
You guys, but you didn't. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys
why.
why.
Spider web on it.
To keep it. Okay. All right. So, I recently became an uncle.
Oh, that's sick, bro.
Hey.
This is for Baby Desire.
Hey.
What it said, I got this at the baby shower. Baby Desire is coming this time of year. When you get the big news, open your bottle and send a cheer. I already opened it and sent a cheer, but I had to get somewhere after. But Davion had a baby.
Hey.
Desire's in the building, big bro.
Hey.
Shout out to big bro if you watching this, man. What's up, Wizzo?
What's goody?
What's good, Brody? Look, this for Desire. This for y'all. Y'all ain't get one?
Nah.
You have more?
Nah, I'm just playing. It was just one. It was like a little goodie bag.
What an asshole.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
You didn't get one? I thought thought you
ain't
looked at us like that.
Like shit, y'all.
You know we're alcoholics.
Bro,
So-
that's crazy. We were just talking about Davion today too. We are just like, damn.
Yeah, this was
damn.
the real highlight of my week. I can't lie. I got the news yesterday.
Gotta call that man.
I've been having I think I'm in a pretty cool space right now in my life, and it's been a pretty cool week. I've been doing a lot of the TikTok edits. So next Friday, you motherfuckers.
We live.
Oh,
start
yeah, we
vlogging
live.
again.
Isn't it crazy how we was only on TikTok for like a little brief time and niggas racked up 40K and some change? That ain't nothing on a
Yeah.
video. We had what, like a 20K video, 40K, 30K.
Yeah.
And that was just a little bit of content. Imagine when we just
I
dropped.
don't have a TikTok. Fuck TikTok.
Bro, TikTok is
You
phenomenal.
better only follow the really good podcast.
I'm glad you like it.
TikTok, you gotta curate what you're seeing. Cause if you just if you on there to just see a bunch of fucking dances,
Scrolling
it's
shit.
gonna keep
Not
being
gonna
on
like
it. But cause it's real adaptive. So like the shit that it finds you're paying attention to and you're watching, it's gonna keep showing more of that. You
Yeah.
like real estate, all these real estate moguls is gonna keep popping up. You like trading, hella people are on. I mean, there's so many avenues and so many different fields. It's similar to YouTube, how they're trying to the algorithm is always trying to get more
Tailor
people
to
to
you,
stay on
yeah.
the app
Exactly.
because it's trying to keep people on the app for longer, ad revenue and shit. So it's gonna be like if you a nigga that's been looking at hella girls, I seen this with the homie. His girl was mad, I guess. Cause she put up his TikTok and it's just all females on the whole shit.
Yeah,
Swipe. That means that's what you looking at. You can't deny it. Cause it's
Naughty
all on
boy.
there. So I be having basketball, working out shit, and the other shit, real estate, trading random. Oh, and some of the pranksters though. Some of the pranks hard not to
they're
watch.
hilarious,
I be
yo.
trying to get off that. Just swipe through fast when I feel like my
Yeah,
feed
if I
is
see
getting
like
fucked.
couple shit, I'm like boom, 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 real quick, cause it's like I want to see the couple shit.
Bro, I never see no dances. Never. Like I know everyone thinks TikTok dances. That shit's never on my feed.
I like some of the dances. Some of the dances, like the ones that are
on
really
his feed.
creative.
They
I
teach
like
you how to
that
do
shit.
it.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
tutorial dances.
I definitely got those coming up. You know.
Hey y'all, Skib is a dancer. Y'all just
I'm
don't
not
know.
fucking dancing.
Hey, y'all gonna see soon enough. Skib is a dancer.
I'm about to kill it, bro. I'm about to kill it,
Might
bro.
need a dancer for a video, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
You got dancer legs.
Exactly. They daddy long legs.
Y'all
dancer
both got
legs,
it. Y'all can
double
both just be
Ds.
pop locking
Yeah, I
and
for
fucking.
sure got dancers legs.
Yeah.
I think TikTok is like the best app for like organic growth right now.
I honestly agree. I think it goes TikTok, YouTube, and then everything else.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like the way that it's set up for like content creators to like put stuff out, and since their whole goal is to keep people on screen, it's like how do we figure out their audience and then put it out to that audience.
Yeah. And it's also like with Instagram, it's like you're kind of like a slave to that algorithm. You know, it's like
Bro,
you have to really post
Yeah.
or like promote in a
Bro,
certain
but
way.
It's crazy. I feel like Instagram is only like. It's like you gotta have a very specific type page like that's gonna amass like a bunch of people, or you gotta be doing a bunch of shit like.
Yeah.
Always, if you a girl, you gotta nonstop be having like I don't know everybody. You just gotta nonstop be having pictures. I don't know. I feel like I like YouTube and TikTok because you can really just put out your content and have it be enjoyed.
Yeah.
Instagram, you gotta like post everything you're fucking
Pictures.
doing damn near. Have a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
photo
yeah.
shoot. It's like, bro, I don't even know about that. I don't want to put my leg up. That's weird.
No, a lot of people do reels now, and my mom was asking me about it because she's doing like her own entrepreneurial shit. And she's like, "Help me make reels." And I was talking to her about reels, and I was kind of giving her like my idea about it. And it's like I see a lot of people on the platforms just focusing on reels, and that's a great way to get exposure,
TikTok,
right? And get a hella exposure. But if you still suck at your craft, it's like you're good at reels, you're a reel maker, but you're not good at what you do personally, right?
You're
so
a
it's
real
like,
maker that's not real.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like because like my mom wants to do like event spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I could definitely make reels for her, but if she doesn't have an event space, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or like I've seen photographers because I'm like just studying now, seeing okay, if I did make a reel, because I'm gonna make reels, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not just gonna say, oh, I have to make 2 reels a day, and then just go hard on fucking reels, because it's like, am I focusing on what I'm supposed to be doing? Like that isn't really like as what I'm gonna actually get paid for, which is like the person behind the camera. So it's like, am I focusing on reels or am I focusing on something bigger? So for commercial clients, like nigga, I'm thinking bigger than just Instagram reels. You feel me? So it's like,
I know a photographer. She got like millions of followers, and she like does exactly what you're talking about. Like she's a really good photographer. Then she teaches classes like that.
Yeah.
Like she has a bunch of students and
teaching,
She's
like,
from Iran.
yeah.
But if you looked at her Instagram, you'd think she was an influencer because she's nonstop like reels, videos,
Everything.
like TikTok type videos. So I guess they are reels. Like all the trends, all the like things you'll be throwing a dress and landing another one.
Yeah.
She's like, so that is a different. That's why it's interesting. Like you can have your craft and then, but like for you to be making reels, it's like you're also like an influencer at this. Like not
You
even, or
are.
at least like. I don't know, reel maker, but like you're basically have to be an influencer at the same time. But
Because you have to push it. Because it's like I think for where I'm at right now, right? Like when I'm quote unquote at that level or professional, I feel like I'm professional now, right? Claim that shit. But when I'm considered professional by everybody else, then I could say, okay, I can do my lessons, do my preset packs. I'll do my reels. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I can do a wedding if I want or whatever I'm decided to shoot. I don't need, like, I have time to then just do reels. You feel me?
It's
like
similar to barbers too, though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the poppin' barbers, but the difference is they can literally just show their craft, them literally doing a cut.
What they do.
And then they edit it up versus they're not literally just creating shit for the cut. Like they're it all kind of ties in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
it has to be from the ground up. It has to tie into like.
In your case, it's not like you could have a reel of you like taking someone else's photos or like. I mean, nigga, I could come and fit like. And
but not every time.
Yeah,
like, it's just not right now. Like when I have somebody on the team, I'll be like, I hire you to do that for me.
Man,
like cool.
Imagine
like,
you pulling out just a reel of you sitting there taking pictures and shit every week. They'd be like, nigga. You're not even the because when you taking pictures, you're not the focus at all. You fucking crouched or something. Like,
exactly. Take a great shot. Like I ordered 2 new photography books. I'm excited to get them in. Like I'm excited to get them in. Like just looking at old photography, and I want to take that and like move that into the digital age.
You
like,
can do hella before and after type edits.
People those are good. Those are great.
Like
those are
I like
great.
those.
I'm definitely gonna expand.
Transition into it. Like I like those a lot. Those definitely keep my eyes
that shit
on
really is about like the craft of what you do it too. Because also you're showing them the difference between when shit ain't color graded and when it's graded in the edit.
Yeah,
that shit's pretty cool.
Well, I got another creative question. And how do y'all feel about people that like only post tutorials? Like
it.
Right? Okay.
That's a lot of value.
Niggas taught me.
Yeah.
That's what I actually love about. I love that shit. I want to do that shit. Once I'm becoming nicer and nicer in my editing bag, but at some point, yeah, I'm probably gonna be like at least getting on live and just showing niggas like the niggas that care are gonna be the ones that were like us, like learning this shit and watching YouTube videos. It's not really about like the average like listener of mine because like, you know, some people be like, oh, you're killing the. You know what do they say about art? Like it's or like
the
magic
mystique
trick.
of it.
Yeah, when you show someone the magic trick and it takes away. But I'm like, bro, honestly, like, what niggas are gonna like sit? If someone's already willing to sit there, that is all about my music and like watch my whole process. Nigga, no, that's like watching the behind the scenes of J. Cole at that point. You're literally watching like a fucking. If you literally have no interest in editing and you're just watching how I edit my video, okay, you obviously care enough about the video. You're gonna be excited about the next one. But everyone else, they're genuinely there to learn. Like, oh, how you do that thumbnail? How you be making that shit? So that shit is exciting. I want to do that with like everything I learned, damn near. Because like you're already gonna do it anyways. Might as well make some content out of it.
Yeah.
That shit I fuck with. Yeah. But that would be different.
I think like that's a really good strategy too, especially like if you only post tutorials and then. Most of the time, people who only post tutorials, they go do work in their real life. They just don't make content out of it. Hey. So I'm like, oh, if you're not the type to like put yourself out there and be like in front of the camera and be all funny, it's like, oh, this is kind of perfect. Like if you're teaching this, it's not like you have to be crazy.
But also, those guys that are usually teaching, they're all like, this is a video I did for one of my clients. Because you don't really get that good and not be working. Like, them niggas, so like, all the shit they're really showing, it's all, now I think about it, it's damn near the same shit I'm talking about. Like, they're all just showing their actual, like, works and being like, yeah, this is how I do it.
Yeah. And I think, for me, I kind of don't like it because I feel like it kind of gives away the sauce. Like, a little bit, like you said, right? So it's like, I can give away the sauce. Not saying I have to charge for it, but I feel like strictly limiting myself to just tutorials is kind of like,
not good in the long run.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like people will stick for you for like what you want to, you know, what they want to stick for, right? And like you should hope to have like a story next to it, and like everybody has tutorials. When I think about like all the great people like now in YouTube and stuff, but when I think about classic art like Van Gogh,
like
fucking Basquiat, like exactly. Like you don't have a tutorial about those type of things. It's just like the piece is the piece, and you accept it for what it is. It's not like, oh, let me teach you how I did this shot, you know what I'm saying? Like, or
they also didn't have shit to do.
True, yeah. I mean, and it was a way different time, right? Yeah, way different time, like 50s, 60s, 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously not gonna have. They don't have the internet to say, hey, you know, like
they just think about shit.
Yeah, like they used to take pictures and like I'm gonna hand you this picture. Here's a gift. Like here's a picture I took of you, and that's the one picture you had. Versus like iPhone, it's like I could text you a picture, and everybody has it on the internet. Those are two completely different things. Like I'm gonna sign a photo and give it to you. Like that's different. Like, oh, it took me 8 years to make this painting here. Like they had nothing better to do.
I do see that like that aspect of like the creative side of it, but due to the internet, I just feel like it's so much more beneficial.
I mean, to yourself, because it's much more like FaceTime. Like you're putting yourself, you're teaching too. You're helping people.
Exactly. I feel like the world will grow like that. Yeah. You know, like because people are getting way better with their digital footprint, right? Yeah. So it's like, I guess it is taking us away from our roots, but aren't we here to progress? You know, so yeah, so I enjoy it, but I do see that aspect of like it's not truly your full creative side, or like your creative nature, I guess. You know, like that's the part. But art is fucking crazy. You guys ever see motherfuckers have they had a painting and it was a banana poked through like a canvas. And then that banana, like somebody, like they're selling for like millions of dollars, and then somebody grabbed the banana and ate that shit, and the price went up. I probably butchered that story, but like,
nah, you said it perfectly.
I know
Crazy.
that story just sounded way funnier like that. They don't know what I'm talking about. What's up with these topics?
I would say this random, but y'all hear the new J. Cole? This nigga Melvin keeps sending it to me.
Oh yeah, I did hear the new J. Cole.
How you feel about it?
Yeah, I love
Heaven's
J. Cole,
EP.
man. He's just
But
such
it's
a good
a
guy.
song, right?
Yeah.
So why is it called? What does that mean though? Heaven's EP.
He said this is Heaven's EP. It was a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I forgot
not
the lead
an
up to the
EP.
bar, but this
It's
is
not an
Heaven's
EP.
EP. Remember Mr. B.
Where's the
fucking
EP?
beat that I've heard.
No,
Same
I'm just
shit.
playing.
Yeah,
Bro, so
yeah.
y'all fuck with it?
That was cool. I like what he started saying at the end. I like his lyrics, so it's like
Yeah.
it's pretty enjoyable to listen to that. He had the bar about his son. He doesn't expose the world to his son too much.
The gays.
The gays.
gays.
The gays of the world.
Yeah.
And I feel like J. Cole is like the homie great, you know? Cause like he always wants to like just stop comparing us and like stop putting us in ranks.
Oh, the
and shit.
homie great. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Cause
Bro,
like,
as soon as you said the top three, I literally, that's why you had told me that he said that. And I'm like, bro, he probably said, like, I love him. Like, I love those guys, bro. Because every time he brings that shit up, he always says,
Superstars to
why
me.
do they act like they can't be greats? Like, the greats can't fucking pick each other up. Like, he said that shit in a lot of different, like, throughout every album, pretty much, he's mentioned that.
I like the storytelling. Like, it's cool. It's J. Cole, but honestly, I don't like it.
Really?
I
Really?
don't like it, man. It's like
Who's
I've heard all those bars from
Tripping.
him before.
Tripping.
I've heard all those bars from him
tripping,
before. You've heard all those bars from him before.
Never that.
In the
never
same
that.
flow, multiple times.
Nah, maybe the
The
flow.
same
Not at the
AK
ending.
blast in the back of the back. You've heard that same
no,
shit.
he wouldn't talk about
Come
no
on.
AKs, but he
Come
talking about
on.
his son. What you mean? He wouldn't
Come
talk
Talked
on.
about
that.
his son. He talked about people putting their babies out for views.
Yeah, bro. I
He
thought
was- he was
Okay.
spitting near
I
the
re-
end.
honestly, I
like,
feel like
I like the second half.
it was all the shit I wanted him talking about on the album. It was literally like if the album
And
had
that's
more of
another
that,
thing.
I would have been thrilled. So, like
You wait to drop this now. You just dropped the album, J. Cole. Why are you rapping on Drake's beat?
Yeah, for me, I do feel.
Oh, that was Drake's beat, right? Okay.
What beat was that?
It was I was off of Drake's album. The one he just dropped that shit.
Yeah. That's why I said, and Drake reposted it.
Yeah. So
You
it's like
posted
you
on
just
his
had an
page.
album. Why are you doing more mixtape shit?
Bro, let me hear. I'm gonna cut it out.
Yeah, that's Drake's beat. I thought you heard the album.
I thought I did too. Oh,
Hey, I be singing, bro.
and he did this over Drake's beat.
And then like, oh, you the superstars and but okay, listen. You've heard all these bars.
I like his honesty though.
Yeah.
I like the story. I like it too. But it's like Jay. Come on, man.
It's hard for me to hate on J. Cole. I just, you know what I'm just gonna say? I just love it. I love it because I love J. Cole, love his music, and that's just what I wanted more on the album. Like I like that J. Cole, especially like even the Drake part. If it was someone else, but then I look at Cole and I hear what he's saying, and like I don't know, bro. I just feel like Cole is just oh my bad. Just to fucking, I think his first bar, like making songs for those to like love or whatever, like.
But I feel like that's a cop out. That's like
I think he's just legit. Like,
I feel like you
he's-
I
said
feel
that
like
before.
you don't feel like he's authentic?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like
no,
he
it's
really means
authentic,
that
but
shit.
it's kind of like I'm lessening the blow by saying y'all kind of don't like me, but like I'm giving y'all this so y'all not gonna understand me. Like I'm like that's kind of a cop out into like the rest of the song.
But what if he really just don't give a fuck about all that shit?
But I'm saying it's
how he
like
feels, bro, because he also addressed how he feel at the Grammys, why he be looking awkward on the red carpet.
Oh, yeah.
Cole always looks awkward, bro. So
Yeah.
he being like 100, like why he feels so out of place, like I don't know, bro. I feel like he really does give it up and like convey how he feels, and it's not always like gonna be just like the most exciting flow, right? Like it's
Yeah.
not always because it's different when you really are focused on your story, but at the same time, like I really fucked with everything he was saying, like. I wish the album was
know?
this, bro. This is what if every album was, every song was like him really saying shit like this. That's what I want to hear about. Not niggas just getting shot up and you shooting at
Niggas
bro.
twerking.
You traveling, but yeah. the whatever leave the nigga twerking and shit. Like, bro, come on, bro. That was just hella gun bar shit that like he wouldn't even saying on his first album. Now this nigga just rapping like he think he Polo G or something. That's my little old nigga take. That's my little barbershop. He think he Polo G. Say slow ass delivery. He think he Polo G. Like I felt confident before I got that one. Wait for this one.
So a 10 out of 10.
I mean, it's not like I'm like fucking like I'm dying to play. I'm gonna play it every day. But it's like, you know, this is like textbook J. Cole, and I love textbook J. Cole. I didn't like. That's why the album, like, even if it wasn't stuff that's wooing me, I couldn't appreciate a good J. Cole song, especially because he's saying the stuff he's saying. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And I'm glad I've heard good reviews about this one. Like, everyone seems to fuck with it. But isn't that weird how your perception is? When I heard that, like, Melvin kept sending it to me, and, like, so one other person, I forgot who it was saying, like, I heard he dropped some, like, good shit. I'm already just going into it listening. I'm like, oh, this shit fire.
I hate that shit. I don't like
I wonder, is it my own idea?
Can change like that, especially, like, in the media, because it's like, when you see people in the media and they're getting, like, torn up and shit, I'm not quick to believe it. I'm not really. I'm not hopping on. I'm not posting a story about it instantly. Yeah. Fuck those people.
You got to, bro.
Bro, not instantly, because you join the mob without initiation, and I'm just like, why? Why the fuck do I have to join that shit?
You gotta be the mob.
Bro, I'm not.
No, do not be the mob.
Those are the worst gangs. Think about it. The worst
gang.
The worst gangs got to be the ones that don't have initiation. Because
what gang don't have initiation?
Go ahead.
You get initiated everything. You get initiated to fucking church, school.
Hey,
that's why we don't hear about it.
I seen the funniest put on, bro. These two niggas was squabbling. They're all Mexican dudes though. Just squabbling this dude, but like it was the most uncoordinated thing, and like there was like no intensity. Like you hear this girl yelling, like, what the fuck was she yelling? She's like, hey, get off my. I forgot what it was though. Let me just think about it.
Get off my vato.
I think she was like, get off my plants, get off my plants, or some shit like that. Like, but bro, like it was like a sister. Like she wasn't even tripping. Like they were like laughing. Like
they weren't even worried about the fight.
Stop. Stay off. Yeah, bro. It was like the funniest. Bro, it was the funniest. Like I was cracking up on fucking Grindface's Twitter.
Bro, I just like speaking of Hispanic people fighting. There was like I just saw there. I think the caption was like, these fools get down. And then, bro, these fools really get down. Like it's like a chunky kid, and they definitely do like MMA and shit. So they're landing blows on each other, and then like they're landing like roundhouse kicks and all that. I was just surprised. I was like, damn, this is some good shit. They were like probably high school or some shit.
That's good.
It was nice.
Heaven's EP
with a backpack on.
Oh, I'm dead, man. So you like the Heaven's EP? It
was cool. I enjoyed the Heaven's EP.
But no, the question you asked was about perception. But like, it is pretty crazy how fast somebody's perception like could change about you, like in a snap of a finger. Like one day you're a critically acclaimed photojournalist, or not photojournalist, media journalist, media marketer. Yeah. The next day you're in a fucking scandal.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about
it. Wait, were you okay, I was thinking that shit sounds just like the shit. You got an article? I was like, I really was
that
like,
sir is called. I'm not even gonna say it.
All right, man.
So are you talking about what we about to talk about? Oh no.
Hey, well, you was reading the Karen Civil shit. You got come on, pull up an article.
Wait. I wasn't reading it, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about Karen Civil.
You was reading her blog.
Karen Civil. Dun dun dun.
Civil.
She wasn't so civil.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you when we rolling. Oh,
we not rolling?
Oh, my bad. Oh no, I was gonna let you look for your shit. Oh, either way, I figured I'd cut back in.
He's
rolling.
Come on,
my bad. I thought he was looking.
Oh,
okay. Then I just
like and subscribe. I dropped the ball.
During this thing, I started coming up with a bar like, I can't be civil.
I ruined it, motherfucker.
Nah. But when you said that, shit cracked me up because I was definitely some stupid ass Karen civil bar. Like, you a Karen, so I can't be civil. Oh, that's a start. Yeah. You might still hear that.
Media outlets leaving you all crippled.
Oh! You can't say crippled, bro.
Yeah, that's a bad word now.
That's crazy.
It's retarded.
That is retarded.
I got you. All right. All right, boys. All right. Settle down. Karen Civil. She's a Karen. Karen Civil accused of scamming nonprofit organization in Haiti. So I guess this was the initial story that came out, and then all the scandals came out after. She also had some Jason Lee shit she's going to come out.
So that was the first one?
Okay, I think so. So Karen Civil, who has come under fire for her business practices, is now facing allegations. Well, actually, this came out September 20th, so 4 days ago. Old news. Fired for her business practices is now facing allegations of scamming a non-profit organization in Haiti. Why would you do that? Why would you scam a non-profit in Haiti? Them niggas is broke.
Right.
Why would you scam a
Isn't she Haitian?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Wow. How you gonna do that to your own people?
Wow. You know what's crazy? A week ago, nobody gave a fuck. Perception, right? All right. In a series of Twitter posts, a woman named Melissa Prato detailed how Karen Civil allegedly deceived her and a nonprofit called Sow a Seed in 2014. Prato said Civil was brought in to be an ambassador for the organization, yet attempted to thoroughly profit from his work in Haiti. According to Prato, Karen Civil was contacted to be an ambassador for Sow a Seed as it was planning a break ground on a playground and help a school in Croix de Bouquet. But instead of contributing an expected $41,000 to the project and promoting the organization, Civil allegedly exploited Sow a Seed and used photo ops to make it look like she was responsible for the nonprofit's work on the playground.
Wow.
So I guess she just took a bunch of pictures in front of it saying, you know.
Yeah, I heard the lady from that foundation posted stuff saying, like, basically, they had like put up one of the things they wanted to do was like her own statue unveiling for like the foundation or whatever.
She has a statue.
Yeah,
wow.
So but like it was for part of like her Haiti Fund Foundation or something like that, right? Basically, she hadn't put up her end and then never did. That's actually the short of it, pretty much. And then I think it was something else, but basically, bro, everyone's saying she finessed him, so they're saying she finessed her.
Right.
Who's else?
So okay, so now other people came out. So now Jordan Lucas came out and said he got finessed.
Cameron like 5 years ago.
Cameron 5 years ago. Meek jumped in the mix, and then who's the last one?
Jason Lee.
Jason Lee is probably the biggest one. All right, so
break it down.
It's been a lot of people. So which ones are that important? Meek? No, I'll come back to Meek. Yeah. So first, Joyner Lucas was the big one.
Lucas, yeah.
Talking about he gave her $60K. I saw them argue it out on
Twitter.
It was he posted about it on Twitter, but then they got on a Clubhouse and chatted about it.
No, they just try to promote Clubhouse. There's no
probably.
BB on it. No.
Yeah, so they were talking. They went back and forth. He was like going on. He was very emotional. He was upset because I guess it was at a time when like he had just had his kid. He was the person who was funding his career was already like $150,000 in the hole, and he said like this is the last of the money I could give you, $60,000 to give to her so that she could get him. Basically, the contract said a bunch of different things she'd be able to get him, and he just like never heard back from her type shit. So that's what he's saying. That's really the short of that story. He never heard back from her. Meek jump out the blue and say he's just talking about Karen Civil left me when I was at my lowest, switched up when I was at my lowest, some shit like that. I'll post the tweet somewhere. And it was like, okay, got it, Meek. No other like insight on that. Gave a fuck she switched up on me, wrote on me. And then
it's like, Meek, go over there at Bunny Hop or something.
Yeah. And then so then as that came up, the foundation shit got even bigger because that's when I started hearing about that.
So that wasn't first, okay.
No, I think the foundation was first. But what made it really big was Joyner Lucas came out. When Joyner Lucas came out, that's how I first. But then again, I'm a hip hop guy. But Joyner Lucas tweeting about this shit, and Karen Civil, you've heard about her from Joe Budden. You've heard about her. She's just someone that we know of in the industry. She was really Nipsey. Nipsey, she was really, really big in his career. But recently, his family members have come out to say like they were not happy with her. Like Nipsey was not fucking with her before he passed.
Yeah, I saw that
and they
too.
felt that like she capitalized when he passed on something she had done around that time of the funeral proceeding. Y'all could Google it. I'm bad with it. But basically that's another thing. See, so it's like every fucking angle where someone could come up is come. Jason Lee went on the Breakfast Club. He's probably the biggest one because he actually has a lawsuit against her. Jason Lee he owns Hollywood Unlocked.
Yeah.
You say she?
CEO.
Oh, I thought he was like she owns. I'm like, nah, bro. Jason Lee's. But either way,
That's because he's gay. He's not a she.
That's why I was like, wait, did he say she? Okay, anyway.
Different letters.
Right.
Pronouns,
but yeah, so he came out. His shit. What'd you think about what he had to say? You sure heard about the Breakfast Club?
Yeah. So he said a lot, man. He was just like, he started off Hollywood Unlocked, and like So the thing about Karen Civil and him was that he built his Instagram page of Hollywood Unlocked up to a 6-figure fucking company. He got people paid. It was a really rough start for him, but he just kept powering through it. And then after that, he was like after he reached a certain pinnacle, somehow his Instagram page got deleted. I thought that's some really shady shit because because I thought the worst part was that he called her up to ask about yo, I know you got plugs with Instagram and Facebook and shit.
Oh, to get her to put his shit back on.
Yeah. She was like, oh yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna tap in with my people.
Bruh, like how you gonna do that to somebody? Like you gonna let them know like, oh yeah, like how you can just go lie to their face like that? And then after a while, he ends up getting he finds out who fucking gets his shit deleted.
So he ended up finding out, get a call right before he's going on Wild and Out. Talking about, yo, I found out who got your shit deactivated. Who was it? It was my little brother. Like, he did it because Karen Civil paid him $20K and talking about apparently he met TDE. She was going to put him on because he makes music, but his little hustle was that he could hack shit. So she paid him to hack his account. And the dude gets on the phone, like the kid gets on or I don't know how old he is. He's trying to rap. I think he was like 19 or 7. Yo, that's wild.
17, yeah.
Okay, that's wild. But basically, he got all the screen recordings of like their dealings back and forth. So in the lawsuit, like one of the issues is like $20K to a minor for like soliciting whatever, and it's hacking an account. Right. So that shit'll be kind of wild. Everything is coming at once. He said Nicki Minaj has reached out to him to like people are basically trying to assist Karen Civil, so she getting her connects to reach out to him. Yeah. And he said that she reached out to Whack 100, and so we're talking about like she want this nigga like take care of him, like he's like, nah, I'm cool with Jason Lee, like that's my dog, like I'm
take care of him. Okay, so this is crazy. This is gonna be like the Avengers,
this
like
a fucking
Endgame
movie
or something, bro. You got like half the industry saying she good, half the industry saying she fucked up. What's finna happen?
But she's so powerful. That's the reason that a lot of people wouldn't say anything about her. Like she's friends with Charlamagne.
Yeah,
she's
that's
friends
really
with.
You know what real power is? Real power is you don't know my name.
Okay.
Like a Saudi.
Okay. That's real power.
Jay-Z got no power. Okay.
Nope.
But yeah, like she definitely got a lot of power, and what's it called? It's like I mentioned it before. She's getting Me Too, bro. Like everybody about to start coming out with this shit, and like as this case prolongs, I feel like so many more people will come out if they're not like really like scared of her like that, and if
she finessed that many, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Did you watch some of the other interviews? Like you see Hot 97, it's kind of obvious that they're kind of tapped in with her, so they're not talking too much shit. Did you notice that?
I mean, that makes sense, bro. That would make sense. I feel like people is gonna kind of bite their tongue, but like it's already out there. Yeah. Like, bro, I feel like that's the thing. If that many people in the industry are all saying you did them dirty, you did a foundation, people that have no connection to each other, it's like, yeah, this.
But look, think about it like this though, right? Because as a business person, if you're doing dirty business, it's easy for people to know you're doing dirty business.
Yeah.
So what does that say about all those people in general? Because it's like, because everybody knows that you're doing dirty business, but you keep doing business with her. Like, couldn't you as the client just say, no, I'm not gonna fuck with that?
No, and then she has a really good reputation. Like she's so tapped in. So it's like that's why people are all coming out at once. I feel like because once one person, and even like Joyner coming out, people weren't paying attention to that foundation.
Yeah.
People I probably still wouldn't have heard about it. Yeah. Joyner comes out, then Meek just ices it a little. He just throws a little bit of sprinkles on top of the validity of it. But at the same time, but I don't know.
Meek, make a fucking album. That's what you need to do. Make some fucking music.
He's coming on the 20th.
Cameron, he was just like, when I said she wasn't a good person, y'all looked at me crazy. And now it's like he goes on that, but
think about it, that's what was happening, niggas, and that's Cameron,
exactly,
bro.
Just like one person cannot get the job done for powerful people. You know, like we've seen it in hella cases. You can see the Weinstein, Epstein, all those cases. Like, it needs to be a whole group. You know, for people to actually believe it, because you could just write it. Shut the fuck up.
All right, funny aside, because you said Epstein. Quick, 2 seconds. There was a video of Bill Gates, and so this lady was asking him like, "So how do you feel about Epstein?" Like really questioning him about it. And so she was like, "So what is there to learn from Epstein?" This nigga was like, "Well, he's dead, so I don't know what else to say." But yeah, that's it. That's what to say. That.
I'm fucking dead.
It's like, what can I
Shout out Bill. We love you, Bill.
That's number one fan. But yeah, back on the Karen Civil shit. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel. You think she should go to jail? You think she should go to jail for it? Like,
know, bro.
What?
Yeah, hey, you gotta force it.
Hey, you are the media, bro.
What we on next? Come
You
on,
are the
we
media, bro. You jump straight to conclusion. Like, shit, she go to jail. Like,
No,
we don't even know if she's guilty.
Based off everything everybody else says, because perception
If
is
she's
something,
we
guilty,
got it, dude. We got it, dude.
right? Tory Lanez ain't guilty.
Where we at with it? All right, so y'all seen the Haitian drama?
Haitians. What happened?
I saw this story. Someone sent it in the group message. It was like the picture of a guy, of an officer or a border patrol officer on a no, I don't know if it was, either way it was an officer on horseback, and it looked like he's whipping a Haiti guy or kid. Yeah, that was a little weird. That was really the gist of the headline.
Should I read the original one or should I read the one after?
Yeah, why don't you read the original?
The first one? Okay. The first one was good. Let me see.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, well, at first I was ready to I'm just thinking this is fucked up, but I always, obviously as the pod gets closer, I'll look into it more. And then I looked into it, and then it was then Sakib told me after oh yeah, nah, this shit is, I don't know though. Maybe this is false news.
Grim echoes of history and images of Haitian at the U.S.-Mexico border. Shocking images of horse-mounted officers corralling Haitian migrants along the U.S.-Mexico border are evoking dark comparisons to U.S. slavery and the country's historical mistreatment of black people. The widely shared images taken by an AFP photographer earlier this week appeared to show U.S. Border Patrol agents on horseback using their reins against the Haitian migrants and pushing them back towards the Rio Grande River that divides Texas and Mexico. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas has said that the officer were trying to manage the migrants crossing the river. He vowed that his department will investigate reports of alleged abuse. Okay, I think
I'm gonna literally just cut all that shit and just have fucking reports of alleged abuse.
Okay.
This nigga's name and then he reports of alleged abuse.
That'd be fun. The power of editing.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm gonna find the other one now.
Nah, bro, because some of these articles, they be so long and they write them so fucking boring.
And they're just terribly written,
But okay, so what? Basically, the short of it, or what's the the new news is that that wasn't really the case. Or?
So what the there's two narratives. The first narrative is oh my god, it came up on Twitter. This picture was oh, it looks like the guy's whipping Haitians. So Twitter came up, they're like, oh my god, this is the same comparison to slavery, and then you start seeing the Democrats hop onto that side. Yeah, we can't have this depicted like this and all that type of shit. And you'll see Kamala Harris say something about it, and this is based off one picture. Every single person that talked about it was that photo was gruesome. That photo was terrible. That photo was horrendous. It's okay. But then later, you start finding out, it's motherfucker, there was nobody getting whipped. And this is the other narrative that's recently being shown, and it was just a picture that was snapped at the right time. And when you see the videos, it's what's going on down there right now? There are 10 to 15,000 Haitians on the cusp of that border, and they're trying to get over there, and there's hella border patrol right there, and they're just trying to get away from the horrors of their country. It's they're trying to come to the land of opportunity. So a lot of these people, they just keep talking about how so there's 10,000 people that are trying, and there's hella border patrol. They're on horses. So you know what the Biden administration did? To solve this problem?
What?
Take away the horses, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
But what's the so it basically was they weren't really getting whipped?
They were not getting whipped. So what they were doing, they were actually just hitting their horses. They're whipping their horses. That if anybody's an equestrian, what's the way that you make a horse turn a direction? You got to whip them. It's called a rein. Rein, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't look good. And obviously they're trying to stop people to come into America without being processed. There's 10,000 people under a freaking river. So they're obviously trying to fight them off, but isn't that their job? Not obviously not to fucking whip them. I'm not saying that's right, but
yeah, I think the whipping was really the only thing that stood out.
Yeah,
literally, that was really it. The picture, not a great look if you were on fucking a horse. Whipping motherfuckers running around.
Yeah, and I'm not an
especially
advocate.
People are black.
Yeah, no, I remember when the story first came out, and it was oh, they whipping them. I don't know. I guess that's kind of what went through people's head. But then, you know, seeing that, you know, it was just the rain. Even then, it's still like a terrible picture. But then when you, it's not that terrible actually. Cause like I'm laughing at him. Yeah, this nigga was like, oh, yeah, he was laughing. He was playing getaway.
I didn't want to say nothing about it, bro. But like, why was his face like? That's what I was trying to figure out.
Like when you really look at it, it's fun. That's why
I'm not gonna lie.
It's terrible seeing like, you know what I'm saying, big dude on horse, you know, looking down that way. But when you look at the picture, it's actually really hilarious. Why is he it's like he's playing getaway. He's having fun. The other dude like high stepping like, ooh shit, like we gotta go.
Bro, and like that, I just don't understand how that could be his expression.
Yeah,
like that,
and the dude's like, come on. You probably was like, come on, stop doing that. Don't come over here.
Like he's fucking with him.
Yeah, just having fun, like chilling, playing. Playing what is it? Red Rover.
Oh, for real.
Like, I felt like that's fucked up, but like, you know, I don't know. Like, I guess it would, like, an emotional aspect of you, like, that is a fucked up sight.
Yeah.
But like, something about his face made it hard to feel that like really bad feeling, that like gut, like obviously it's horrible, like just the act in general.
Okay,
it wasn't like you look and I'm like, I can't, because he did have that look on his face. I can't fucking lie.
Get away, he's trying to run. Bro.
And I was thinking maybe he just like, who knows what face you make when you get fucking whipped.
Not that.
Yeah, to be honest, now that we like know this actual story, it's like, yeah, because I can't imagine that's the expression.
Bro, okay, look. Also, like those Haitian immigrants, there's like stories of them like biting ICE officers and border patrol. It's like, it's not an easy job. You know, you're trying to keep people coming to a place that might be good for them. But in my head, I'm just like, yo, like
People have bitten officers?
Yeah, bro. They bit them. They fought them off. They tried fighting them off and shit like that. It's like, isn't that crazy?
Bite though? What is a fucking bite?
Well,
like
if you're getting fucking strangled, and the officers look like he's like 220.
No. All right.
Oh, so like one of them bit. Okay, I got it. Like that type. I'm thinking like you make them sound like they're animals. Like these motherfuckers be biting officers. We cut out. We're back. Here we go.
Yeah, well, like I'm not a big fan of ICE officers at all, because my parents got taken away from ICE officers when I was like in middle school and shit. But yo, like in my head, I'm thinking like when you come to this fucking country, like when you come to America and you kind of sneak in there, it's not like you're gonna have a great life, you know?
I'm sorry, I gotta go back. That was such a crazy insert. I'm like, yeah, I don't really like ICE officers because, you know, they fucking like wait.
Yeah, I swear, I thought that's what I was talking about before. I was just about to get into it.
But that was just the craziest insert. Like, yeah, I don't really like them because it's like a whole personal thing as to like why you don't like ICE officers. But it's like I would never go through that. And then you just breeze
then
right past
right
it.
back under the border.
Yeah. So anyway, but go ahead. I just couldn't let that one pass. That was crazy.
All right, so fuck ICE.
Yeah, fuck ICE.
All right. So, look, okay, my perspective on like people coming into the country, like, yeah, there might be hella horrors in their country, but like when you come into America and you're not really like, you don't have your paperwork, you can't really get a job like that, like a good job like that, or you can't get your license like that. When you creep into America, you kind of at the bottom of the barrel already. So do you think that's better than the atrocities in their country?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You think about, you have immigrant parents. Look at the life you live. That's like a no-brainer, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Bro, imagine you in Afghanistan. You fucking fighting to get here. You're going to be broke, but you're going to grind it out to raise your kid so he's not in Afghanistan? Yeah, hell yeah, that's better than that. Yeah.
You see?
That was a tough one.
I was bro. Because look, oh my God, you know what perspective I was looking at? Oh my God, you see, my pet peeves have been getting to me, bro. The entitlement, bro. Because I look at my life here and I'm just like, I had a pretty difficult childhood, can't lie. That's the only thing I have to think about, nigga.
Bro. This dude, I'm fucking dead, bro.
Hey, that's real, all right? That's real. You know, you start living in America.
That's fucking
hilarious. Yeah, it's way better, bro. Their president just got assassinated. Like
the Haitians?
Yeah, they have like no police. Like they're fucked up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like people are taking shit into their own hands. Like
I feel like Haitians got the worst weather.
Yeah,
I always hear about
they get a hurricane like every other fucking quarter.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's because they doing black magic out there.
Someone doing black. Shit,
I don't know yet.
I'm just kidding.
I ain't gotten into the Haitian side yet.
Oh, you pointed at something. I got scared.
Are you part Haitian?
No.
Oh. Why not? I knew a Haitian dude in high school. Anyways, I'm glad they weren't getting beat though. I'm glad they weren't getting beat. Border situations are sad.
Shit's crazy.
I'm all for immigration. I fuck with all the immigrants, illegal or legal. I think some of the laws should be different.
No, you do not.
Huh?
Do not say you fuck with illegal immigrants.
Yeah, I do.
Why? Let's talk about it,
bro. His family. Fuck with him.
okay.
That's a good.
Okay, all right.
Hey, that's some bullshit. You can't use that point
look,
twice.
the ones that want to get legal though.
Huh?
The ones that want to get legal.
I think most.
I can't fuck with the ones that don't want to get legal and don't support the tax system that I'm fucking paying.
Bro, but I think they can't get legal. That's the process. Why they had to sneak
if they
in
can,
the first place.
get legal.
Bro, but everyone that can, bro. You can't get a job. You have no, like, that shit is way harder to not be legal.
But if I was illegal, I would stay illegal.
Like, why is America so fucked up? We got all this space. Well, they just make it seem like we ain't got all this space. Look at Texas.
I understand from an economic standpoint, though. Like, you have to do that as a country. But as a human, like, nigga, I'm not the police. If you here and you made it here and you had to, like, I'm rooting for you. Like, you can, like, I'll employ any type of, like, immigrant nigga. I'll go to Home Depot and just file them up. Let's get some work done on the house. See, but last thing, when I get my real estate, man, imagine you find someone's that's they do good ass work too. Yeah, man, no real estate in California. Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
I'm out.
All right, you going to Minnesota?
Somewhere like that.
Wisconsin?
Somewhere like Wisconsin or like Michigan.
Milwaukee.
Or,
I heard Milwaukee's booming right now.
I don't know. Shit.
Bro, you better put some basketball hoops. You better get some courtside shit right there.
Right. What we talking about?
That's why.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's have a regular conversation,
second
please.
Time, bro. Second time.
Cause I'm thinking like normal. I'm not fucking performing out here, man. I'm like,
he was so confused. He was like, oh.
I'm thinking like, where did he come with my basketball hoops, bro? I'm like, what? Man.
What happened with Andrew Wiggins?
Let's just talk, man. Andrew Wiggs. No. Yeah, what happened with Andrew? I basically don't want to get his Andrew. He was about to go. So the new story in there. Okay, Andrew Wiggins. This nigga didn't want to get the COVID shot. Didn't want to get the vaccine. San Francisco got a mandate. You got to get the vaccine to be in like venues like that. And so he wanted to get basically a thing to get himself fucking religious exemption, exactly. And then he didn't do that. And then now they're saying you can't get the exemption and you're not going to be able to play your home games.
Damn.
Yeah. Who?
Damn.
Yeah.
So should he just get the vaccine? Just say
at this point, I mean, I don't know. If it's your religious views, I don't want to have a whole like fucking vax run around. At this point, it really is like if it's your religious views, like
they're paying you millions of dollars.
I get it, but yeah, exactly. It's just got to be worth what you're gonna fumble in the meantime. Because it's like, it's your call. It's like, you can't even say nothing about it. Because you could be like, bro, you're so dumb losing all this money. But it's like, bro, he's the millionaire. And he's the one who's saying, like, I'm not going to do this. And obviously, knowing his contract, or like, at least his games are at stake. If it's just no home games, then obviously that's a big chunk of the season.
That's 50% of your season, right?
Yeah.
It's usually, or it's not like more home games or less home games.
Also, I don't even think, why would a franchise really want you? Like, nigga, you going to get traded or something? Not even traded, like. If they can cut you, because there's probably a contract thing. You can't miss half of your work. Like, I'm sure there's some type of contract agreement where they can do something. Because, nigga, no, I feel like no organization is going to let you just play half the games because you won't get, I don't know.
I mean, but why wouldn't they be, I guess, like, what happened to testing? Like, why is it now, like, mandatory? Like,
because it's a San Francisco law. That's why only in San Francisco he has, or maybe in other places. I feel like.
But that's gonna be a trend. Like, it's gonna start moving on. Like, that's like slowly, they're just letting you know now what's gonna happen. Like, it's happening at the Raiders games, Thunder games, like. Pretty much everywhere now it's gonna be like
gigantic
no fucking COVID vaccine talk, bro.
No, it's not. It's also Andrew Wiggins. Like, we're talking about sports still.
But I'm saying, like, cause Wiggins, bro, him and like Kyrie are the only nigga. Everyone else is already vaxxed. That's why. So it's like it's just a handful of guys that you're gonna have.
So you telling me those two are the only ones that's not gonna get vaxxed in the whole NBA?
No, I'm not sure. They're among the two.
What's going on with Kyrie? Same thing?
No one knows. It's among the two, but that's why. I mean, there's not that many players being talked about. I think most players just got vaccinated. Like, there's not that many, but they're all going to have issues. Like, them 3 or 4, like, yeah, more places are going to obviously have more vaccination. Like, because even California, you wouldn't be able to play, like, half your games. You're fucked.
Yeah. Well, you said you went to a Laker game, and you have to have the vax card at least. And no, it's not just testing. Damn, that's crazy, because motherfuckers would try to Photoshop testing and shit. Scumbags.
I know a motherfucker that's about to...
That's what Andrew Wiggins.
You better get the construction paper.
Imagine he tried to just fake his vax card.
Shit.
Well, I think
I
it's
went to a
digital
private
now.
doctor.
He probably has to use the same hacker that what's her name? Karen
Karen
Civil
Civil
used. You'll have to, because the digital one is pretty good, pretty cool.
Nah.
And you
Shit.
just have it scanned, real easy, smooth, cool.
Well, he got to figure out something, man. He
Yeah.
got to figure out something.
You think he was an important part of the team?
Andrew Wiggins?
What was he driving last season?
Andrew Wiggins.
You didn't like him
It's
at the
gonna
beginning.
hurt. It's gonna hurt not having him. I mean, better to have him than not have him.
They're gonna get Clay back.
Yep.
That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice.
Yep.
Damn.
All right, where we at with it?
Oh, okay,
OnlyFans. Okay, so there's a mother involved in OnlyFans.
I got it.
About-
All right. Mom who makes
Sit back and
$150,000 a
listen.
month from OnlyFans says Catholic school expelled her 3 sons because of her page. Crystal Jackson says, this whole mentality of harassing a mom to get her kids out of school, I have a hard time wrapping my head around. The California mom of 3 is speaking out after she says 3 of her sons were expelled from their Catholic school due to her presence on the adult social platform OnlyFans. Crystal Jackson tells People she's been infuriated by the response to her OnlyFans photos, which were leaked to Sacred Heart Parish School in Sacramento by other parents and ultimately led to, to her 3 sons, ages 8, 10, and 12, getting kicked out. My kids are really good, and all this is hurting them, Crystal says. 44. Crystal 44 says that they really just put an age like that. All right, for sure. Take me down, that's fine, but leave my kids out of this. I don't want to be.
Take me down. Okay.
Alrighty.
I didn't want to be put out there, but at some point I have to stand up and say I can't take it anymore because this behavior is horrible. She adds.
She said I didn't want to be put out there.
This was a really weird way to describe that whole thing.
Yeah.
That just sounded, it sounded weird.
And then we cannot discuss the status of the circumstances of any member of our school or parish community, Sparks says.
Oh, sorry, wait. They were saying this behavior isn't.
No.
The mom was saying
The
that?
mom was saying
That's
this.
why that's
Crystal was
throwing me
saying
off.
that.
I wouldn't just describe like with them. This is okay. That sounded weird.
Yeah.
If they said like, oh, her behavior, that'd be like.
Well, they kicked her out because they were saying like her
That's
posting
about
that doesn't go into like the values of the school, and just because like it's
I would
so
address
against
that,
the values
though.
of the school, like they have to like exclude her from like
yeah.
being like a part
I
of
would have
that.
just addressed like more of that part, like about
Yeah.
the school.
And then she was saying the parents' reaction, like everybody's reaction to it was like infuriating her.
Okay.
And just saying, and she also doesn't post nude content. It's just like,
Whoa,
Yeah.
what did she
You
post?
looked it up?
yeah, I looked it up.
Hell yeah.
We got topics,
Say it,
yo.
bro.
What
I looked
is-
it up too.
What did she? What kind of stuff did she post?
You
I guess like
probably see some
lingerie or just I didn't know she had titty.
Well,
You
like-
bought it?
It's like without a bra,
Oh.
but she'll wear like see-through shit.
Did you buy it? You subscribe?
No, Reddit. Come on,
Ah,
bro.
well, I feel
I ain't
like
buy that shit.
OnlyFans like that, everyone that watches like is in love with her. Like it's not just like
if you
guys
make
just trying to
150,
be,
yeah, everybody's like, or she's just like sitting up there taking pictures.
bro.
Whatever.
If you're not
token
doing
dudes,
nothing
like,
and all them niggas like they gotta be like in love. Like that. Oh
Yeah.
my god, look how beautiful she is.
yeah,
That's
those type of
crazy.
things.
You think it was all right? The real question is, how did it get out? You think it was the kids at the school, or do you think like,
Oh yeah, who would have
May-
found that out?
or do you
Nah.
think it's like the parents of
The
the
other
parents
parent.
found out,
One of
and
the parents
maybe
found
one of the wives saw the husband creeping in, and she was like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" And he's like, "Oh shit!" He hands the phone, and it's Mrs. Stark's titties. And it's
Probably.
like, what do you? And now,
Hey, honey, look at this.
and you know they're gonna go complain. Oh, he definitely was. You know he was creeping on the low.
Yeah,
I feel like he was definitely creeping on the low, and she found out.
that's how she
Now-
found out he fucked up.
Exactly. And she was like, "Oh my God, we go to a Catholic school. I have to go show this to the Catholic school."
Yeah,
And then the kids get kicked out. You think that's fair?
yeah,
about
it's
that,
fair.
you think it's fair about the
I
mom?
mean, if it's a private
kid-
school and it's a Catholic school, they have their own rules. They can do what they want to do. Like that's completely separate.
But you have to pay for the fucking platform.
For OnlyFans?
It's an adult platform.
right.
None of the kids are fucking. They're not supposed to be looking at it.
I don't think it's about
Right,
the
but
kids
it can
looking
cause
at
a distraction though. Like that in their eyes. I don't know how the what is it, the jurisdiction of church and school, like those church schools work. But if I'm thinking about a Catholic school, I'm thinking of it as a private corporation, right? They can say no, we don't want, like they can,
because it don't align with their values.
Exactly,
and,
like they
and
can do
whatnot.
that. Like if it was now just send them to public school or something. She was saying how she wants to put them back in Catholic school. Like
Hey, she must be making bread.
she's
too.
making hella bread.
Dang,
like 150.
lingerie.
Yeah, so she wants to keep them in Catholic school, like instead of just taking them to another private or you know what I'm saying, that's not Catholic or
Damn.
They're doing something else.
So
but
the priest can be touching the kids, but she can't post the titties.
Exactly.
It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that
Faculty and everybody.
talk
It's
about
like,
it,
hey,
talk
hey,
about
hey,
it.
Talk
bro.
about it.
How y'all gonna be looking at her sideways when there's a lot more malicious acts in there? But I'm just like, all right, I get it. I get that you got kicked out. It's kind of fucked up. I feel like the kids are gonna get teased like crazy. Any school they go to, bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a brutal time for them kids.
Shit.
Yeah, that's kind of. I feel like.
Have you ever met like a person who was like, or a girl who was super religious, but she was a freak?
Yeah.
Like was she Catholic? Like I grew up Catholic, but she's
Nah,
like
but I be hearing
off
about it. I be
off
hearing
the
about
chain.
it.
Like
Yeah.
I've never
had dealt with that.
I
Well,
be
like-
hearing
like-
about that.
When you asked me if I heard about it, so I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I heard
You ever
about
dealt with
I,
it?
No, I've never
Yeah.
been with one.
I feel like there's no way that like they already had that written as in like a bylaw though. Like
Oh yeah.
like you can't have like depending on what your father or your parents do for like a living, like that is a kind of weird thing. I don't know, it does seem a little bit messed up, but I guess I'm not that surprised. Like at the end of the day, it's a private school and it's a Catholic school. Like
Yeah, you can't really be mad.
I'm just not that surprised that they tweaked about your mom being like one of the parents being an OnlyFans. What grade is this? What school level is this?
It
Well,
was
8, 10, and 12.
10,
So
12, yeah.
whatever group, that's like
Yeah.
what, 4th, 5th?
Second.
Oh, that's kind of weird, bro. That's kind of 8, 10 to 12
Yeah, 8,
years
10, and
old.
12.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought it was
yeah.
grades.
No.
Yeah.
I
I'm
thought it
thinking
was
like 4th,
grades.
5th grade, right?
Okay, at that age, I could see it too, cause like parents are gonna be, especially that type of private school. Probably all the parents are involved. They all be pulling up.
Yeah.
So
all the kids
yeah.
got phones.
She probably talked to another parent, honestly,
Yeah.
at that parent, cause like schools like that, they have you coming in. I thought at first y'all were saying like a high school.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, bro, who even knows?
And
what
those
niggas' parents
schools kind
do?
of run based off of the parents' investments
Yeah,
into the
definitely.
fucking the school. So it's like if one parent's like, I'm gonna be pulling out my money if you keep her in the school.
That's facts.
Fuck out of here.
Parents
That's
for
exactly what happened.
The parents probably like were the ones that started that shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Cause how else would they find that out?
Tell
she-
you, one of the
Yeah.
dudes found
She
it.
probably thought she made a friend.
Or maybe a teacher. Teacher's like, I know that girl. I know that girl.
Don't I
And
know
they
you?
probably showed it to somebody.
Could you imagine she came in and one of the teachers was off? I've seen you before.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga's like, I'm in love with you. Like
No, not even that.
your
Just,
lingerie.
he just pulls out right in front of her. Oh
And
no.
then he
Right.
just realized right after it, like why did this? That's her.
You know how she started off in OnlyFans? Supposedly, her and her husband started posting pictures, like spicy pictures on the internet or Reddit, so they could spice up their marriage. And I guess like that's when it all took
On
off.
Reddit.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Well, it was like back then.
Yeah,
it's a little bit
but
older.
still.
Pour some chili powder on it. You want to spice it up?
Damn, $150K a month? That's fucking great. That is so great. Put some. Oh damn! You just gonna burn her. Shut up. Just put a habanero in there.
Yeah. You want to spice it up?
Bro,
Some habanero oil.
That's
Imagine massage.
Oh hell no.
That shit burn.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Since we're already on this part, you guys ever like eaten some food that might be spicy, or you might have like, or like you're with a girl and she probably put on some Bengay or icy hot or some shit, but then later. Let's keep it at spicy.
Hey, if your girl were Bengay,
No. You never got back pain?
hell no,
You
bro.
ain't never got back pain?
If your girl were Bengay, Tiger Bomb, Icy Hot, or any of them motherfuckers, Aleve, jail, like you gotta get away from her, bro. Something wrong with her.
Okay. So like, if you ever got like spicy food, like for example, seafood boil, and you get
Okay.
the extra spicy shit, and y'all don't have any gloves, you just eat them with your hands.
Shrimp heads and
Later
all.
on, y'all feeling each other, you touching each other. You ever felt the burn? Has that ever happened to you? Like,
Honestly.
you got to get it super spicy.
It went through the tip.
Nah. Like, her just touching my shit was like burnt. Like, after a little
Yeah.
while, like, you're holding on because all the spices still stuck to your finger. And
She
the
need to
reason
wash
I brought,
your
Yeah, why
fucking
don't you wash
hands,
your
like,
hands?
even
God
after
damn.
you wash your hands, it still burns. Like, you got to get some spicy shit, bro.
Now she did one of these under
I
the
don't
water.
know, yeah. No soap, no nothing.
The reason I brought up Bengay was because my dumb ass put Bengay on my legs when I was a kid. Just wanted to be like my parents.
Yeah,
And then this is when I first started beating my meat.
yeah.
I go into the bathroom and I'm in the shower beating my meat. Start going. I
that's
started
terrible.
going ham. And the next thing it start burning, bro. And I'm like
Oh.
and then I'm sure everybody shower with warm water. Boom! I turn on the cold water. Does not help, and it's just burning the whole entire time. This is very embarrassing moments, man.
Damn.
That shit sounds ass.
Yeah.
I feel like I had something like that. No. One time I got dared to put Bengay on my balls.
Oh my god.
Did you do it?
Yeah. My brothers dared me.
Bro,
Burnt.
we should do that challenge where you know how our balls have taste sensors. So like you can
No,
put
I
your
do
balls
not.
in you can put
Yeah,
your,
what is that?
Wait, what?
I just heard it out of my
Wait,
head. What?
Okay, so supposedly there's a TikTok trend, like when it first started, you could dip your balls in like soy sauce and then you could taste it. Isn't that crazy? Like you could do different types of shit.
Yeah, well, you better. Have you tried it?
Bro, no, we should do the challenge. Bro, that's hilarious. We'll warm it up, bro. We'll warm it up so it's not like super cold.
It sound like
I'm not kidding, bro.
hey, if you
Bro,
don't shoot
there's
it,
millions
now,
of people
he already
doing
talked
it.
about it. If you don't shoot that as some
Yo,
content,
yeah.
bro,
You gotta
you're
dip
lame.
that.
Got to, bro.
Oh, we can do like what is that? In Austin Powers, where they have like the sheet, and then it's like all you see is the shadow, and you just see you dip down. And you're like, I can taste it.
Bro, that can't be real.
Bro, so many people have done it and the reaction, like,
I'm pretty sure your imagination, because like it's something that's close to like a sensitive area. So like even when you said it, like I don't know, maybe I just thought I tasted soy sauce.
I'm just
bro,
not
but our
dipping my balls
nipples,
in
look
it.
at our nipples,
You're not gonna try it?
That was probably back when I was like, I hate this TikTok shit. What are niggas doing?
I think you're right. Let me just cradle it.
I'm gonna try it with wasabi.
Bro, isn't that where the
bro.
shit started? Where they were talking about if you vaccinated, like magnets will stick to your arm.
Yeah.
Bro,
this
my
girl
dumbass went and did that shit.
This girl at work was like, "Have you tried the magnet on your arm?" She had he tried it out. I'm like, oh god, I don't want to. First, she was like, "Wait, you're vaxxed? Ugh. You got that?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm just not. I'm like, I'm not trying to have no fucking COVID conversation right now. Like, let me just sit here in peace. And then, have you tried the magnet on your arm? Like, I heard it works.
Get the fuck away from me.
I'm like, so you think if I put a magnet on my arm, it's gonna stick? Yeah, that's what it says. I've seen it working. I've seen videos. All right, like, I just can't imagine, like, you really think that I'm gonna grab something and put it up to my, like, you're really gonna see that in real life. Like, I imagine if, I'm like, bro.
If it did, it'll creep you out, but you'd be like, okay. Or you
Yeah,
like,
but, like, you cannot be somewhere out in public after that story had come out and not be at least half clowned and like, oh, you saw that? Like, the magnet? You think that shit works? She was, like, dead ass, like as if it was, like, 50-50. It might be real, might not. It's like, bro. It's probably
Hey,
not.
bro, I tried that shit. It didn't work.
It's worth
Not
a
at
try.
all.
Like, if you just wanted to try, like, sure, fuck it. But, like, just the level of, like, imagine, you know, COVID. It's like it's like a touchy topic. Like, when you talk to people sometimes, you want to, so, like, off rip. Yeah, off like rip. It was a different angle.
I love getting into those conversations. I like hearing retarded people's opinions.
Yeah, and you just got to let it. I'll be like, I'm not trying to argue with nobody, bro. Yeah, everyone got their opinions.
Yeah. I don't know. This is kind of fun. What's up, boys?
What's up? We out this
About that game
motherfucker?
time?
Is it?
Bro,
Oh, yeah.
If none of us dip our balls in soy sauce by the next episode, we don't do the next episode. Plan.
Bro, and cue the
Shake
music
on
on
it.
3. 1, 2, 3.